Hello students, we have started a lecture series on concrete technology by Mohammad Yusuf, Assistant Professor. This is the video lecture number 4. In this lecture, we will going to try to cover some of the important points. The contents which I have previously discussed the following points. Those are properties of fresh concrete, and in this we have especially seen the workability of concrete. In the next slide we will try to cover the another properties of fresh concrete, that is called as segregation, and the next one is that is called as a bleeding. So let us move toward the segregation. So as you know the definition of concrete, concrete is the composite material of sand, cement, aggregate and water. That's why the ingredients of concrete that plays a very important role while making an concrete. Depending upon that, their behavior is depends on the segregation is nothing but the separation of particles. Separation of particles, especially aggregate, water, and cement paste. So, segregation is defined as the separation of ingredient material of concrete. So, the good concrete which have a uniform distribution that makes a homogeneous material. The types of segregations. So there are three types of segregation. First one, the coarse aggregates settle down in the matrix. So as you know that the coarse aggregate have a higher specific gravity than the other materials like sand and cement and water. Because of that, if you are using the more quantity of coarse aggregate, that may settle down in the matrix. That is one of the type of segregation. Then the second one, the matrix space separate from coarse aggregate. If you are using the higher water cement ratio, the matrix space separate out from the coarse aggregate because of higher content used. The third one is the water separates from ingredients or mix. That is the special type of segregation in which the water will get separated from the concrete mix if you are using the higher water content while preparing a concrete. So these are the various types of segregation that has to be uh, accorded. So this figure shows the segregation as you are seeing here. Uh, the segregation of concrete which takes place below the bars, then under which conditions segregation is mostly occur. So first one, this is due to badly proportion mix. While batching of concrete ingredient, if you are not taking it properly, that will create badly proportion mix and which leads to formation of segregation. If you are using insufficient water content while making an concrete, that also causes the segregation. If you are while placing the concrete, if you are dropping the concrete from a greater height, that may also leads to the segregation. While designing the concrete mix, as you know, the concrete mix design IS code method, American ACI method. So if you are using one of them, if you are not properly using the constants, if you are not taking properly the values of those constants, so your design that is bad, and that will also lead to the segregation. So while making after making an concrete, if the transportation distance is long where you cause the concrete in the placing of concrete, that may also lead to a segregation because it requires more time. So during transportation the aggregates may settle down at the bottom of that hauling travel or cement paste may also get uh, come over at the top of that concrete surface. So if you are while placing, if you are using the excess vibration for compaction of concrete, that may also lead to the segregation. So you should avoid excessive vibrations. You may use the mechanical vibration or hand vibration depending upon the water cement ratio that is given by the Duff Abraham's law. By using those laws, you have to select one of the type of vibration for particular type of concrete for the particular type of water cement ratio. So this is also one of the important point. If you are placing the concrete in the incorrect way or in an improper way, that may also lead to a segregation. So to avoid that segregation, you have to again use the proper cover to the reinforcement bars, especially in beam and in column. So these are the some methods to avoid the segregation. What are those methods? First one is proper proportioning of mix. You have to take proper proportioning of mix, especially a volume batching you have to adopt. The next one, mixing, proper way of mixing. You have to properly mix the concrete as per given by the direction of the site engineer. While placing the concrete, you should not drop the concrete to a greater height. You have to avoid that. You can use the greater equipments, modern equipments, and tools to handle the concrete while transportation. You have to take proper precautions while transporting the concrete. If your distance is large, where the you have the casted the concrete and transported the concrete. You have to avoid over vibration. Excessive vibration causes segregation. You have to use the proper way of placing. So the next point we will going to cover, that is called as a bleeding. So bleeding is also a special or particular form of segregation in which water comes to the top of the concrete because of its lowest specific gravity among all the ingredients of the concrete, that is sand, cement, and aggregate. So bleeding is nothing but the formation of wet mix. Bleeding occurs due to highly wet mix, badly proportioned, insufficiently mixed concrete, especially in thin members like roof or road slabs, especially you have seen in those structures. While casting a slab, you have seen that the excessive bleeding. So this figure shows the bleeding of concrete while casted on a slab. So what are the effects of bleeding? So it develops high shrinkage cracks on the top surface of a concrete. It will affect on the quality of concrete as the excessive bleeding that causes dampness on the surface. Obviously that will reduce the quality of concrete, and that's also leads affects on the strength and durability of concrete. That will make poorly bonded concrete. Measures to reduce bleeding. So there are various methods to reduce the bleeding. First one, proper proportioning. You have to use the volume batching while making an concrete. Again, you have to uniformly mix and completely mix the ingredient of concrete. You have to use admixtures, especially using air entrained agent. Avoid excess amount of vibration that may also leads to bleeding. Take care about transporting of concrete. if the distance between the transporting of concrete is large. So can bleeding is not completely harmful and even if may not improve the quality of concrete under situations. Under which situations? Those are situations if rate of evaporation is equal to or more than that the rate of bleeding. Means if the rate of evaporation of water and bleeding is simultaneously occurs, that is not completely harmful for the concrete. In the second situation, early bleeding while placing in concrete, early bleeding in the concrete is also not harmful because in the early bleeding, concrete mass is fully elastic and not harmful, and even that may help in making the concrete compact. So these are the some expected questions of this lecture. First one, define segregation, how it can be avoided. Define bleeding, how it can be avoided. And the third one, what are the types of segregation? And last one, can bleeding is completely harmful? So in this video lecture, we have covered the two main properties of fresh concrete, that is segregation and bleeding. So in the next video lecture, uh, we will try to cover the properties of hardened concrete.